Let me make you hear me make some noise. How's everybody tonight? Any food allergies I should know about? My name is Mike Moran. I was thinking about changing that. You know how like sometimes comedians will change their names? Like, did you guys know that when Red Fox started, his name was actually John Sanford? And when Jerry Lewis started, his name was actually Joseph Levitt. It's true. And when Prisoner 60513 started, his name was actually Bill Cosby. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. I don't mean to brag, but around these parts, I am considered a bit of a big deal breaker. In fact, I was recently named by the state of Maryland as a person of interest. In the field of outstanding child support. It's good to be wanted. I am a wanted man. I hope this goes well tonight. I am filming. I don't know if you saw the cameras. They are in the bathrooms. If you get a royalties check for me, we'll know where that is from. Speaking of bathrooms, you know what food makes me poop? All of them. So that works. While we're on the subject, has anyone here ever used a bidet? Anybody use it? Yeah, you use. I've never seized the bidet myself, but I do enjoy that machine that they have at a lot of the rest stops out in the county. The fellas will know what I'm talking about. It cleans off your member. It's like there's like a machine on the other side of the wall. There's like a hole there. Comes out smelling like Jack Daniels and Marlboro Menthol Miles. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not stupid. I realize there's not a machine on the other side of the glory hole, okay? I realize it's a beautiful woman. I am feeling a little bit of anxiety up here tonight. Anybody suffer from anxiety? Make some noise if you're too afraid to make some noise. Because somebody might look at you and they're going to judge you and they're going to think you're weird. And also at some point you're going to have to move again. You know? And there's that lady that yelled at you when you were a kid. I do have bad social anxiety. Not as bad as some people. Like, I don't have Joseph McCarthy levels of socialist anxiety. I'll tell you what words give me anxiety. Balance, inquiry. Anybody else having a mild panic attack right now just hearing those words? Yeah. Am I the only one who checks his bank account online like, come on, big money, no whammies? There's always whammies. Or overdraft fees, I guess they call them. And then they gotta ask you those stupid security questions. You know what I'm talking about? As though there's a bridge troll guarding your bank account. If it's a balance inquiry seeks, then answer me these questions 3. It always feels like those questions are custom designed to make me feel worse about myself, you know? They're all like, what's your wife's maiden name? Not married. 38 years old, still very much alone. It's like, not only are you going to remind me how broke I am, but how alone I am too. Thanks. Yeah. In what year did you purchase your first home? You know how much money's in my account. You don't have to do this. My first home. Because I purchased so many homes. Hard to keep track sometimes. We do like some 90s music trivia or something. What they should do is they should adjust those questions based on how broke you are, right? So for me it'd be like, what year did you just kind of give up? On a scale of 1 to 10, how disappointed are your parents? I do live at home. I don't mean I live with my parents, but I definitely live at home. How do you not, you know? This is fun, you guys. You guys like one-liners? You want to do some one-liners? All right. Meet me in the bathroom afterward. We'll do a few one-liners. Oh, man. My back hurts. That's my impression of everyone I know. Make some noise if you have horrible back pain. Yeah! Make some noise if you have terrible allergies. Woo! Make some noise if you get so depressed sometimes that you kind of look forward to getting sick, you know? Yeah. Like flu shot, miss out on 3 days of medicated sleep, no thank you. Like, I know I'm supposed to believe in evolution, in Darwinism, right? But am I the only one who looks around sometimes and thinks, like, there's no way this is a planet full of the fittest humans, right? Like, what do the unfittest look like, you know? How stupid were they? Hey, that saber-tooth tiger looks like he's got nanners in his mouth. Kitty, kitty, kitty. How are we still here while the saber-toothed tiger died out? It was literally a tiger with sabers for teeth. What killed that off? The heat-seeking missile shark? I know some of you are thinking, Mike, that's not actually how evolution works. Fittest just means whatever breeds the most, right? And again, I say, look at me. You're telling me this is the result of millennia of the most bangable organisms. Where do I sign up for creationism? Well, church, I guess. Those are not a Christian rock band called Scientific Method No More. Forgive me if I'm a little bit off tonight, you guys. Earlier today I had sex for 3 hours straight. Woo! Thank you. And 2 hours gay. So. been thinking about this. I sure hope people aren't judging me the way I'm judging them, you know? I notice I'll judge people for the stupidest things. You know, like, I've realized recently that if your last name is hard to pronounce, I just assume that means you're smart for some reason, you know? Because you never meet a guy named Harashiki Hamashinto. And you meet him and he's like, hey man, you ever seen them boobs that are like different sized boobs? How come you don't never see that with butts? You know, you never meet a woman named Madame Olivia Buffet. And you meet her and she's like, God made Guns N' Roses, not Guns N' Steve. If you don't speak English, go back to Britain. If you don't like North America, you can go to Canada. Or the way someone walks, I'll judge them for that. You know, like whenever you see someone walking like this, doing one of these, kind of a... Don't you just assume that guy's thinking something brilliant? You know what I mean? There's no way that guy's thinking to himself, should have never canceled Reba. You know what I mean? There's no way that guy's saying, how come Braille ain't just regular letters set puffy? You know? Some of you are probably judging me right now. You're saying this guy clearly used a younger photo on the advertisement for this show. That wasn't my fault, though. Is that the photographer was standing several light years away when he took it. Guys, if I could choose one superpower, I'd probably go with China. I hope everybody's had fun tonight. Hope you've enjoyed this. I hope we've been politically correct enough for you. People complain about that these days. They say political correctness is ruining comedy. They say political correctness is ruining politics. They say political correctness is ruining bigotry. Do you guys think the schools are getting too politically correct these days? Because you can't say Merry Christmas anymore, you have to say Happy Holidays. Yeah. You can't say sit Indian style anymore, you have to say crisscross applesauce, which I imagine makes it very difficult to order Indian food nowadays. Stupid. End up with a jar of mods and a hip-hop novelty CD from the early 90s. My question is, though, with all the political correctness in school these days, are they still teaching the elementary school kids to play hangman? Did you guys ever... Is that like an appropriate way to teach the kids how to spell? You know, like, all the value of learning combined with the fun of a public execution. It's offensive. It should be hang person. I guess that would get your attention more. You know, I guess I probably would have learned a lot more from Sesame Street if they guillotined the Muppet every now and again. Mr. Rogers went all French Revolution on King Friday. understand that, like what's appropriate for kids or not. Like I tried to buy my nephews a copy of that Grimm's Fairy Tales. Did you guys grow up reading Grimm's Fairy Tales? Yeah. Those quaint little tales about murder and cannibalism and mutilation and child abuse that we decided would be good bedtime stories for 3-year-olds. I was reading it, I was like, who wrote this? The Grimm's brothers or the Menendez brothers? I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put on one of the Saw films and go to bed to that. Is there a Kids Bop version of Insane Clown Posse? So bad with that stuff. I was babysitting my little nephews, 3 and 4 years old, and I asked my sister, you know, what movie is appropriate to show them, and she said, just show them the movie about the rat that's also a cook. You know what I'm talking about? So I show them Goodfellas. Guys, I am Mike Moran. Thank you so much, everybody.